last few videos have been verging on the self-indulgent, so to get away from that and back to what really matters, great rides in the country and meeting with friends, here's a few minutes of Eastern Ontario Moto Guzzi miles to meet up with some other Guzzi nuts in Wilno. I've chosen to ride the Quota. It's a great bike, comfortable, powerful enough, with an almost completely flat torque curve, and plenty of that wonderful, slightly idiosyncratic mechanical feel that most Guzzis provide. To me, despite being 26 years old, it's a modern bike. It has electronic ignition and a simple fuel injection system, coupled to Guzzi's reliable 2-valve big block engine. Yes, it rocks to the side when you rev it at a standstill. Yes, the gears can be a bit clunky, but all that contributes to the sense that you're riding a machine, not some sort of appliance. I've no need for traction control, radar, or lean angle sensors. The first is what your right hand is for. The rest require the use of your brain and eyes. I rode up through Ardagh and Plevna, along quiet roads to Denby, where I took a short break. Well, good morning. I'm about 2 hours into a 3-hour ride to go and meet up with some Moto Guzzi folks in Wilno, just about another hour away. And I'm riding the Quota and having a pretty damn nice time. The bike's running perfectly and it's a beautiful day. I'm completely comfortable in my jacket. No need for any underclothes, or I haven't even opened the zips for warmth yet. The thing is, everyone's different. Some people need or want the newest, shiniest, most high-tech bike they can lay their hands on. Good luck to them. I may be completely wrong in assuming that all the latest technology is likely to encourage people to ride far beyond their capabilities, expecting the motorcycle to do the work for them, only to find out that, for all the electronic interference, the basic rules of physics still apply. I'm content to amble along at my own speed, trusting that with a little careful evaluation of the road ahead and a healthy dose of timidity, I'll manage to get where I'm going. Because, for me, that's always objective number one. The speed that I travel to get there is very much a secondary consideration. After winding up to Combermere, then along the old Barry's Bay Road, I reached Wilno, and the Wilno Tavern, where Elizabeth, Al and Gord had arrived on their V85 TTs. On the way home, I took a slightly different route down the Siberia Road to the Madawaska River, where I stopped for a while on the old bridge, now blocked to keep traffic off the decaying concrete roadbed. A quick stop for fuel and an ice cream, and before long I was heading back down 41, past Bon Echo Park and on to Cloyne and Northbrook. I realise these names will mean nothing to most of you, but for the 5 or 6 locals that watch, they may help place these snippets of video. Between Northbrook and Calidar, the road had been closed because of a serious accident, so we were diverted along the Flinton Road. Normally I wouldn't have minded, but about half the Flinton Road had recently been rebuilt with fresh gravel. Combine surprisingly heavy Friday afternoon traffic, dry conditions and fresh gravel and, well, let's just say that I recorded this short section of video during one of the few times that I could see more than a few yards ahead. After dropping in for a quick visit with my brother-in-law near Tweed, I rode the last hour home. The sharp-eyed locals among you will notice that this footage is a bit of a cheat, as I didn't record anything during that last hour. Oh well, it's all just trees and road anyway. But it gave me time to think. On the way home I was thinking about what I would do if I had endless money. I think we all do this from time to time. Would I go out and buy a brand new cruiser, a luxury bike from Indian or Harley? Probably not. Maybe a latest BMW GS, top of the line. I can't see that either. Or, one of the exotic Ducatis or something like that. But none of them really ring my bell. Even Moto Guzzi's V100, attractive as it is to me, I don't think I would go that far. Too much electronics, too much complication. I'd rather stick with the simple. So I'd probably end up just buying a couple of older bikes that caught my eye, and maybe get a little bit of rehabilitation work done on them by somebody more skilled than I, and then ride them, because after all, riding is what it's all about, at least for me. Thanks for watching. Here's my usual plug for my books. They're available on Amazon and Audible. Just search for Nick Adams Motorcycle. Thanks for watching.